Hey guys, welcome back to Gulfside Bait Works. Today we got a new color in. We got DOPamine from Dead On Plastics, which of course is super exciting. I actually made some baits with this yesterday and took them out fishing this morning. Um, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But first off, I want to tell you my thoughts about this. So when I first saw it, initially, this is... Oh, that's not the right. That's not it. But initially, I wasn't really sure. The purple wasn't as the purple looked good, but the green was kind of hard to see. In certain, in the light in the garage. Now, once I took it out in the sun, looked good. But no, initially, I looked at that and said, I can definitely make motor oil with this. And yesterday, I played with it and made like 5 different tests to make different versions of motor oil with it, which was really fun. But you know what? I decided that I should try fishing it with the original, just the way it is. So I ended up doing what Chris Jones said in his video, where he tested it out and did it in a bunch of different drop counts, and he said 50 was probably the sweet spot, so I made some at 50, and I took it out to the bayou today. Actually, I took it out to a bayou, and I caught a snook on a trick worm in DOPamine. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, that was really, really exciting. I don't think that I'm gonna just do basic color demo here, because Chris Jones already did one. It's on World's Worst Fishing, and he's got way higher production value than me. I mean, obviously way bigger, but anyway, so definitely check that out just to see the drop counts. I was thinking that I would instead try doing something fun with this, so that's what we're gonna do today. And if I sound a little funny, I've got a little bit of a cold that's coming on, but anyway, yeah, thanks. I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna show you that snook, and then we'll be back in the bait shop. Alright guys, we're back. Plastic just came out of the microwave, so it should be good to go. And we're gonna get this going. So, I was thinking in my experiments that I did solo, I did the DOPamine with Joker, which is from 8-Bit Baits. It's a holo shift. It's the super high-end line. And I was thinking they have a similar color to Joker called Junebug that is in the Pixie Dust line, which is quite a bit more affordable for most people. So I was thinking maybe we would give that a shot this time. But definitely found a few motor oil recipes too that I made with this, and I would love to see other people trying it out and tweaking it. If you make something cool with it, you can always @ me on Instagram, and I will repost it. But I did find what worked pretty well was one of their other color morphs, synthetic, was 50-50, 25 of each. That gave me a solid base for motor oil right there. I also did one where I put 50 drops of this, 2 drops of green chartreuse dye, and that was a much more green motor oil, but it did give me a motor oil look. It started to get more of those browns, and of course you can always add some red if you want it. But let's go ahead and do our other experiment here with Junebug today. I don't have a ton, but I'm pretty sure I've got an 1/8 or a 16th, which is what I want to use. So, if you can't tell, I really like Junebug. I've used a lot of it. All right, we got enough to put a 16th in there. All right. Pixie dust flying everywhere. Yeah, so you can see here, We get green to purple, which is the exact same thing this is. Um, the pixie dusts are a little opaque. They're not like, if you put enough in there, it becomes very opaque. Um, so if you want it more clear, you can do the higher end holo shifts for another, same thing, 8-bit. But yeah, back to our dopamine in this, and let's see how this looks. Now, you know what I did not do is I did not shake this. All right, now we're ready. So we're going to put 50 drops in there to go with this. Okay. And if you didn't notice, it comes out kind of fast. It seems like it's a little bit thinner liquid than some of the other pigments from Dead On. Oh yeah, look at that. See, now here's the thing, is this doesn't look that different right now than, I've got an older video where I just did this pixie dust in purple dye, and it doesn't look that different now. But once you get it in the sunlight, you get the greens in the dopamine, and really sets it off. And also, of course, this is real thick. When we put it in the trick worm, then you don't have, then it's thinner, so you get those greens as well. But yeah, here we go. Looking good. All right. And this is the Angling AI 7-inch. I'm trying to remember exactly what they call it. I think it's like spade tail, maybe. I always call it a trick worm because that's what it looks like, but I think that might be copyrighted. But oh no, I didn't empty this last time I used it. Whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. Now we're good. Fail. Yeah, you always get to see the fails here. Because I don't do a lot of editing. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. You can already see just in the light the all the colors mixing in there together. But you can kind of see here where I got a thinner piece, you can start to see the green in it. I noticed that cameras don't seem to pick up the green super well, but it does look good in sunlight. And I also found it looks pretty significantly different in the dark. I walked in here this morning and the light wasn't on yet, and the baits looked quite a bit more green than they did once I flipped the light on. So I thought that was interesting. There's definitely some interesting light effects happening with dopamine. Yeah. So of course we're going to have to do lots of experimentation with it and figure it out. But this mold was cold, so thanks for... Are we good? Nah, we'll give it a little longer. But yeah, I definitely want to see if anybody decides to do any experiments trying to develop cool things based on it. Definitely go for it, because I know on Dead On's website they say the color morphs are meant to be a base to customize. At least he used to say that. I didn't check before I recorded the video, but it did used to say that. So I guess we will see. But yeah, we're good. They cool fast in a cold mold. I say a cold mold, it's like we have our first cold front of the year here in Central Florida, so it's like 70 degrees. It's like icy cold for us. But all right, here we go. All right. It's interesting because it's got browns in some angles too. Let's pull this off. Yeah, here we go. So that's our new color, DOPamine, and it's pretty cool. You know, like I said, when I first saw it, I was kind of I don't know. But after seeing the things that it does in a trick worm and in these thin baits, I ended up really liking the way it looks. So don't have anything bad to say about it. I'm happy I bought it, and it'll probably become a staple for purple worms, especially after I caught a snook on it. That's like there's no greater achievement for a bait than to catch a snook, at least down here in Florida. So it shot itself straight up to the top of the list. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the camera around so we can get a closer look here. So yeah, see, we got like a dark purple, almost looks like the June bug color from Moonworks, but it has a much lighter here. But you can't. The camera's not really picking it up. You get, when you have the light hit it, you'll actually get like a gradient. When the light hits it, you see like a gradient where you'll see purple back down to green. It's really cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. We will be doing probably the next few videos on some making motor oil with it. So yeah, hopefully you guys will drop by and check that out. Anyway, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Make sure you share it with anybody you want to see this. And yeah, thanks for coming by Gulfside Baitworks.